however is comfortable for you, to increase the all good that's always awaiting itself to impress upon you, to have every single one of your needs met on time, every single time, by our willingness to permit it, by our willingness to allow it, by our willingness to proclaim it, receive it, and declare it as good and very good, mine and mine now. So spend a few moments, if you're willing and comfortable, in the center of the I am that I am, receiving your good, however it feels comfortable to you, turning up the portal and the volume for it to be brighter and thicker and wider and louder and softer, and reach you in the way that you only can be reached. And immerse yourself in this divinity and the sacredness and the holiness and the all good. Know it is yours. Let it reach you right where it needs to reach you. Allow your good to immerse you however you feel comfortable with it. You may see it as a field of energy, twinkling light. You may see it as a wave returning back to the ocean of your good, and the waves each pour forth exactly where they're needed. However it's comfortable for you to receive even more of your good, even more healing and restoration, blessing and revelation, transformation. Simply bless and release, bless and release, bless and release. I'll lower any lower frequencies and vibrations, known or unknown, labeled or unlabeled. If they're not for your highest good, inviting you to bless and release, bless and release, bless and release. Make way for even more good now. You turn up your frequency however much you're comfortable. Just continue to sink into the center of the I am that I am, that place within you that has never been or could ever be hurt or harmed or endangered in any way, and infuse it with the good by allowing yourself to turn up the volume to it, to raise your frequency and vibration for you to receive, to be a receptor of your good. You control the dial of your good, so if you're willing, turn up the frequency, turn up the volume. Allow it to impress itself upon you, here and now, with no delay. Continue to bless and release all that no longer serves you for your highest and best good. Whether it's known or unknown, just release it, bless and release, bless and release, bless and release. Make way for even more good to reach you. Just allow for your heart space to fill with gratitude. Gratitude on the inhalation, gratitude on the exhalation, for any insight or wisdom, for all the healings that will take place now and forevermore, for all the demonstrations that are here now, for all the transformation. However uncomfortable, see yourself divinely supported and supplied, sustained and maintained. And with this next inhalation, we breathe in even more gratitude and exhale even more gratitude into the space as we come back to the physical body temple, aware of our place within the space, the sanctuary, feeling our chair, if you're sitting, supporting you. You may want to gently just tap your feet to the ground and your fingertips together. And again, we breathe in gratitude and exhale out even more gratitude. And this time, coming back to this present moment, if you have not already done so, inviting you to gently allow the outer eyelids to open as you become aware of the temperature and the space, one another, as we continue the unfolding of today's service. And this concludes the meditation portion of the service. To each of you, I'm grateful and profoundly thankful. Namaste.
Take a look at the person next to you. Say, God loves you and I love you too. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Now lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together, we come together, we come together in the name of love. Person next to you, I recognize the God in you. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Now lift your voice and repeat after me. Come together, come together, we come together in the name of love. We come together. Come together, we come together in the day I bow to you. Feel the love in a sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together, come together. We come together in the name of love. We come together, come together. We come together in the name of love. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, 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 hey. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you need. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, 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 yeah. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. And my soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. I am getting a message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. You're in the right place at the right time, just where you're supposed to be. Yeah, you're in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. And my soul is welcome here, and your soul is welcome here. We are getting a message loud and clear. My soul is welcome. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. Your soul is welcome here. I said, my soul is welcome here. Yeah, my soul is welcome here. I said, my soul is welcome here. Yeah, your soul is welcome. And my soul is welcome here. Yeah, my soul is welcome here. I am getting a message loud and clear. Getting a message loud and clear. Getting a message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Here's Holly.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our spiritual center here in Redlands, California. Yay! Thank you, everyone, for joining us in our beautiful sanctuary, and to those who follow us on Facebook Live and remotely on YouTube. My name is Holly, and it's an honor and a privilege to welcome you to our Sunday celebration. We are a new thought spiritual community and all-inclusive to all the spiritual truths from all the world's religious traditions and spiritual paths. We focus on the philosophy of science of mind, which was developed in the early 20th century by writer and lecturer Reverend Dr. Ernest Holmes, who developed a fresh new way for us to look at ourselves and how we fit into the world. We honor all people from every background, all races, sexual orientations, gender expressions, and spiritual paths. No matter who you are or where you are on your journey of faith, you are always welcome here. If you are with us for the first time, please raise your hand and allow us to properly greet you. Okay. We are delighted to have you with all of us today. A gentle reminder to please silence your cell phones. Yay!
Dave, we're getting a little bass booming. Boom, boom. Up here, if you can do that. Okay. In this very room, there's quite enough love for one like me. And in this very room, there's quite enough joy for one like me. And there's quite enough hope and quite enough power to chase away any gloom. For spirit, one spirit is in this very room. In this very room, there's quite enough love for all of us. And in this very room, there's quite enough joy for all of us. And there's quite enough hope and quite enough power to chase away any gloom. For spirit, one spirit is in this very room. In this very room, there's quite enough love for all the world. And in this very room, there's quite enough joy for all the world. And there's quite enough hope and quite enough power to walk through our every fear. For spirit, one spirit is in this very room. In this very room. In this very room.
So I invite us to breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath. Let's breathe that in together. And with our exhalation, just release and surrender all that does not match, all that is divine. Just let it go. Let it go through the soles of your feet. Let it go through the pores of your skin. Let it go through your exhalation. Back to the nothingness from which it came. We bless and release, bless and release, bless and release all that no longer serves us for our highest and best good. We need not take it in any further to 2026. It is not required. It is not necessary. if it weighs us down in any way, whether we know about it or don't know about it, whether it's labeled or unlabeled, I'm inviting you to see a space where you're going to free yourself of carrying that any further. And just bless and release, bless and release, bless and release it. For it brought us to this very room and brought us to this very point in time. It brought us to this very moment where I feel and know that the power and the presence, the love of the divine is in this very room. It's in me, it's in you, it is right where you are, it is right where I am, and it's from this place of unification, unity, and oneness that I speak a word of blessing about this service, allowing it to continue to unfold with ease and with grace, with a sense of surprise and joy, knowing that whatever words need to be spoken shall be spoken, whatever words, whatever feeling tones from the music to allow healing to occur, shall occur with ease and with grace, with a sense of intention, with a sense of purpose, and with a sense of knowing that all of your needs are met on time, every single time. And the more we can connect to the divine that's within us, the more we can allow the good to pour forth through us, in, through, and as me, in, through, and as you, the easier, quicker all of it works, with ease and with grace and a sense of gratitude and joy. If you're willing to receive it for yourself, this day, let's say out loud together as an affirmation: I allow for my good, all of my good, to reach me now. Nothing can stop it. This is the truth about each and all of us. This is the truth about each who have called our prayer ministries and requested prayer. We first say our own names out loud in the sanctuary space, Brother Mark. And those now that we're holding in our hearts and in our minds about prayer, seeing them whole, complete, and perfect. Just say the names out loud in the sanctuary space. And Torres family, Chitjian family, Machin family, Gomez family, Adomian family, Gigi, Alec, Gigi, Derek, Izzy, Alec, Cara, all those men. Where she is, God is. We speak a special word of blessing for our sister centers in Ukraine, for Olga, for Ludmila. Let them continue to do great and good works in 2026. We speak a special word of blessing now for Mrs. Akhmakshin in the hospital, recovering from pneumonia. See them whole, complete, and perfect, nothing missing, lacking, needing, or wanting. Same for Mr. Akhmakshin. Whole, complete, and perfect. See JJ Sr. in your mind's eye now as whole, complete, and perfect. All of his needs being met on time every single time, for divine health and wholeness is his birthright. See each person treating him as divine, as appointed for this very moment to allow for healing and transformation to take place for the entire family. See Tish blessed, see Antoinette blessed, JJ Jr. and the kids blessed. See healing and wholeness and health wash over this family and provide for all the needs to be met on time, every time, including divine right housing, divine right wholeness, divine right cash and supply and finances, divine right employment for each and every person who has called our prayer ministries. See each with holy eyes beyond circumstance or appearance to the truth that's at the core of each of the cores, which is this white twinkling light of divinity, whatever color it may be, purple, yellow, green, red, just like the ornaments on a tree, just like the flame that's in a menorah, can never be extinguished. There's always that part that it may go dim, and I'm calling forth for us to see it as bright as it can be, the central flame of the Most High. And so anything that is heretofore blocked or hindered, deferred, denied, or delayed the good from pouring forth even more fully for each person named, for each person on our hearts, for each of the words and the names spoken that you heard and even those you did not hear, I know that good is continuing to unfold. I continue to bless CRS Redlands as it is spiritual idea in the mind of God and therefore must be maintained and sustained. It's already made it 70 plus years. Let's see it another 70 plus years for all of its needs to be met. It's not for me to know how. It's for Spirit to allow it to, for me to know that Spirit shall provide. And I'm inviting each of us to be 2 or 3 or more gathered in that knowing that all of its needs shall be met. It is not up to one person. It is an idea in the mind of God, therefore must be maintained, sustained, and upheld in the Most High. And so as we always do each week, we speak a word of peace. Man, do we need peace, even more so than any other time. I mean, come on. So first, we have to try to find it within ourselves. I'm going to invite you to take a moment to try to find that within yourself. The highest idea of peace, even in the midst of a cold, even in the midst of tears, even in the midst of rain, we could still find that peace that passes human understanding. It's the peace within. It's the peace that is not up for grabs. It's the peace that shall never leave us nor forsake us. Let's breathe that in, and then we're going to take it out through the entirety of the world. First, we must find it within ourselves before we can offer it to another. Let's bless our family units, our congregation, our city. See peace go through the double doors, through the rooftop of the sanctuary space. See peace in our family units. See peace in our congregation. See peace in the entirety of the state. Now see it throughout the United States. See it through the galaxies, the stars, the sky. See it pass through the oceans to all areas in conflict and struggle. See humanitarian aid and food and shelter reach those places in most critical need right here, right now, with no delay. And join me in seeing world leaders change their minds and policy positions toward and for affirmatively peace now, peace now, peace now. If you know how to speak the word peace in any other language, speak it out. Mir shalom. And stand on this rock of truth and knowing that we will feel peace. We declare peace on earth right here, right now. Anything and everything that is heretofore blocked or hindered, deferred, denied, or delayed it has no more power. See it vanquished back to the nothingness from where it came. Just as a wave may ripple back to the ocean. And see and feel and know peace with me right here, right now. We see every square inch of Ukraine hermetically sealed in a peace shield that's strong and wide so only peace may pass through it. See the same truth in the Sudan, in Armenia, in the Middle East, everywhere where there's struggle, conflict, or strife. Gaza Strip. Peace. Peace and even more peace. So I bless the rest of this service. I'm going to name it good and very good. I know that every word that is on our hearts about prayer is answered by the universal intelligence which says, yes, 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 you are the beloved in whom God is well pleased. And so just say for yourself, if you believe that about yourself, I am the beloved in whom God is well pleased. I am the beloved in whom Spirit is well pleased. I am the one that the universe supports. Yes, yes, and yes. All right, with knowing that everything else that needed to be said shall be said and handled by Spirit itself, all the crooked pathways made straight. I let it be and invite you to say together with me, and so it is. And Holly, are you going to come up for the reading? It's here in the book. Thank you, everybody, so much for being here today. Happy New Year. That's okay. Isn't there the reading right now?
Yes, reading.
I know I'm old, okay? I can't remember.
You got it.
After 60, I don't know. May the new year be kind to you. May the new year be kind to you. May it unfold gently with moments of warmth that find you when you least anticipate them, and with simple, lasting joys that deepen with time. May there be peace in the ordinary days, light in the heavier ones, and kindness given and received, woven through it all. May you feel supported when you are tired, hopeful when the road feels uncertain, and grateful for the quiet blessings that often go unnoticed. May what you carry become lighter, what you seek come closer, and what you love continue to grow. And may this year meet you with grace, offering space to heal, room to dream, and the reassurance that good things are still finding their way to you. May the new year be kind to you. By spirit of a hippie, Mary Ann Byrne. Thank you.
Doing a lot of songs about spirit today. And here's another one. 3, 4. Together as a family, we have come here as we are.
gentlemen, let's give a warm hand to the Dream Band.
Thank you.
Well, Happy New Year, everybody. How you feeling? You feeling good? We have all the tables here like a nightclub. Welcome, and welcome to you. We didn't get a chance to welcome you to our center. It's nice to have you with us. Happy New Year to you. So today we're going to talk about the thing itself. I'm going to go right from the textbook. Are you ready for that? And I want you to take that in. Then later on, if you're able to stay, from 12 to 1, I'm going to do a workshop here with a 25-minute video. And it's going to talk a little bit about our teaching symbol and where the power lies and the way we create. So if you're wanting to stay after that, you're welcome to do that. All right, so you ready to go for the new year? You're like, yeah. Is anybody very excited about the new year? It has to unfold something amazing. It just does. And so I'm going to proclaim that for everybody. So in the first chapter of Science of Mind, and this is a little quote by Reverend Leslie Goodwin, it's called The Thing Itself. It's a creative mind within each of us that we all express. An aspect of the oneness in the divine is that we are each fully supported. So when we have a strong intention, the entire universe conspires then to make it happen through the power of the law, which is a universal law. This quote reminds us that the mind supports not only ourselves, not only our individual wants and the calling of humanity, but it also supports every aspect of creation. The same divine synchronicities that are unfolding in the lives of people are also being expressed through sentient beings, squirrels, trees, even the weather and the raindrops we have today. So the mind, this mind, and I'm calling it a divine mind, or the mind of spirit that's within each of us and all of us, governs everything. And it invites us to understand and expand our understanding and connection to the great web of life. And so our teaching symbol is that spirit is everywhere present. It's spirit, soul, body, or seed, soil, plant. So it's the idea that spirit's everywhere present, coming through the subconscious mind, which is like the soil of what we really believe. And then it comes into the body or the plant, which is what actually is the experience that we're having right now in our lives. And so it's powerful. I'm going to tell you, I think today's workshop's going to focus on the middle, which is the subconscious or unconscious. It's where the beliefs that we really truly believe lie, and that's where the creation happens. So we cannot fool spirit. So let me just say this. In the thing itself, we can use an affirmation, we can say a prayer, but it can only be made manifest to the extent that we're going to believe it and allow it. So if we want to pray about finances or wealth or health or joy or divine right relationships or romance, we have to first become that thing, meaning the feeling tone behind the thing for which we are speaking a word or praying. We use affirmations as tools, we use workshops as tools, we use music as tools, some people use videos as tools, whatever it is that's a tool for you. And then where we really believe it to be true, when I do the scan with my cell phone over your forehead to see where you're really believing and accepting these categories of life about yourself, that's the percentage at which it can come true. And it's okay if some of us are at 0% on certain areas. That's why we're here. That's why we gather in spiritual community, to be uplifted. We gather to remember the truth that is latent and potent within ourselves. Every time we hear a song or a lyric or the flute, we have an invitation to open up even greater to the I am that I am, this power and this presence, this love, this grace, this divinity it already is expressing itself as me. It already is expressing itself as you. Am I making some sense? So all we do every time we come to gather in these places of worship and of knowing, in any sanctuary, temple, mosque, synagogue, is we're reminding ourselves of our power. We're reminding ourselves of our divinity. We're reminding ourselves of our divine light. We're reminding ourselves of our power. And some of us may not be ready to accept all the power that we are. So wherever you are, I'm going to give you a gentle hug there. I'm going to ask you to be gentle and kind with yourself, and also open to receive more of your divine power all the time. I want us to get to 100%. Is the principle in Science of Mind, the principle of mental equivalence. It's what I was speaking about earlier. I can say that I want divine right housing, and I can do my affirmations, I can pray, I can listen to videos and hear music and do my prayer treatment in the 5 steps that we do. But if I believed it at like 62%, so then 62% is I'm able to manifest that. Seed, soil, plant. I'm not judging myself. I'm here to do more work. And even though I scan myself, in the next hour, in the next few hours, in the next day, it might be at 72%. And then in a day, in an hour, in a minute, it could change to 82%. And then when somebody calls me back and I start to see evidence, there's an inquiry I made maybe for housing or whatever it is, or for a job, or maybe you're looking for romance online or wherever you're looking. Maybe some evidence starts to come forth where you get an interview. Somebody calls you back and wants to take another step, a background check, whatever it is. Or maybe you're going to meet somebody for coffee, right? So you're getting evidence. This is how we build faith, because we're putting it out there from us, right? The thing itself, it's us as well. And then we're getting evidence back by our belief and our knowing, and that may take me to 92%. And that may take me to then 100%. I'm not saying you can't get the divine right house and the romance and the divine right work and all that and the money. You can get all that operating at whatever percent you're operating at. It's just a lot easier if you're building your faith and your knowing, and then you're swiping yourself and saying, oh, okay, I'm almost at 100%, or I am at 100%. This is the way you find new relationships, and you can celebrate anniversaries going forward, where some people may have just give up. Some people just stayed in bed. They didn't want to get out because it's rainy and drizzly. And who wouldn't want to stay in bed on a rainy, drizzly, like kind of dark and cold day? It's more fun to stay in bed. Right? So do you get where I'm going with any of this? It's always an invitation for you to allow Spirit to have more of its fell sway in, through, and as your very life. For you to be more open, more receptive to your good. It's the same thing I say every single week. I want to keep saying it every single week so that you actually practice it. Are you willing to practice some? Yeah, so why not? Because it can't hurt, right? Like some of the area, if you do an inventory, a lot of people do at the end of the year. We already did the dissolving bowl last week. Now we're moving forward. We're onward. We want to be freer. We want to be lighter. Be spiritually free. Be lighter. Have more joy. Be more proud of yourself. Is anybody proud of themselves for how far they've come? I don't think we do that work enough here. If you can declare it as an affirmation, let's say out loud, I am really proud of myself for the who I am, as I am, here and now. Yes, I felt that from you, and I appreciate that. And also, the way prayer works, too, that I want to share before I go into all the material, is, what?
I always said give yourself a hug.
Yeah, everybody give yourself a little hug. I think the way prayer works, too, is by the energetic. Holmes would say, it's the fire in the belly. That was the old phrase that was used when I was coming up through the ranks in the 90s and 2000s of Science of Mind. It doesn't have to be loud, it has to be sincere. It doesn't have to be loud, it has to be that you believe it when you're declaring it as true, and so about yourself. Does that make sense? It's the chutzpah, the belief in yourself, the belief in the word that you're speaking. All right. Also, the last thing before I go into some of the material is I wanted to say, I think we should pray more when things are going right. Everybody went silent. If this is really important, because there's some teachers that say a simple quote is coming to me, gratitude is prayer sufficient. Have you heard that? So the thing is, when things are going right in any of the categories of your life, as humans, sometimes we prevent ourselves from being happy until all the things on our list are going right, or multiple things are going right. But even if there's just one thing going right, like you were able to get up today and you're breathing and you look pretty good, we shaved, showered, we got dressed, we came together, I think that's an achievement. If you saw how I looked at 7:30, you'd be like, oh no. I had a full beard and I was like a Grizzly Adams, thinking, how can I go do that again? And I did it. So the thing is, like, take the little wins and put gratitude on that. Turn up the flame of gratitude on that, and then you're going to be surprised. It will be a rollover. Like if you have a job, I'm grateful for all the jobs I have. I have several different, sources of income and employment. Some of it seems crazy at my age to be doing what I'm doing. And you know what? I'm just glad somebody's letting me do it. And in some of them, I'm pretty good at some of them. So I'm grateful about that's how I got all of them, is from being grateful about the one. I made a commitment to myself. The first person that would hire an old man, I'm going to take that job. And I did. And it was a low-paying, minimum wage job. It was nearby. It was good. I had a blast. And then another one came. And then another one came. And another one came. And pretty soon double the pay came. Pretty soon more than double the pay came. And it was all within a year. Because I was doing great. I was in joy everywhere I was. I didn't go, I'm just going to get through till 5 o'clock until blah. No, I cleaned a bathroom that they never clean in a place. I'm like, how do they do that? How do they do that in a store where you just pretend that it's clean? That's disgusting. And I did it. And I was just a minimum wage Joe, right? I'm just a minimum wage Joe, but I did it. I brought the stuff from home. They didn't even have the stuff there, the proper stuff to clean it. I'm like, you guys are gross. But then you're there for like 8 or 10 hours. I did it myself, so I took pride in that. So wherever you go, be a blessing. Wherever you go, bring the thing itself with you, which is you. Bring your power, and then you be grateful about where you're at, and let all the goodness, no matter where you have a category of goodness, it's expand it, multiply it. Can you do that with me? And then allow it to just have its full sway over the rest of the list. I guarantee you it's going to turn up the volume on the rest of the list. Let's do that together just for a moment, and then I'm going to go into some of the material. Just take a breath in with a breath with me. Let's do that together. The divine, sacred, and holy breath. And with our exhalation, release all that no longer matches anything that's divine, sacred, or holy. Just let it go. And as we return to our normal breathing pattern, let's just have gratitude that some of us, most of us, are able to breathe. If we have a cold or not feeling well, just give yourself praise for showing up. See that divine health and wholeness is here and now in the midst of what you're going through. Let anything that doesn't serve you any longer slip away with ease, with grace, and be replaced with the truth that there's divine health and wholeness and harmony and joy and grace right here, right now, in this place and space, right here, right now, in me and you. And so find the first thing that comes to your mind. If it's nothing, that's okay. If it's something, hold on to it, that you're grateful about, truly grateful about, that may be working really, really well in your life. What is that thing? Let's now infuse it. Just with gratitude, just pure, raw gratitude. Let's breathe in even more gratitude and infuse it now with even more gratitude. Allow the gratitude in your mind's eye to overspill into all other areas of your life for your highest and best good. if there's a second, third, or fourth thing, any number of things that come to you, see them all now, infuse them all now. Allow it to overflow, allow the good to overflow. I know this process continues to work throughout the day, throughout the week. I know this process is a living thing that can be breathed into at any other time in the future, and then you just start again. I know that anything that may have heretofore blocked or hindered, deferred, denied, or delayed, the highest expression for this joy and this magnificence that's taking place, it has no more power. If it's blocked you or hindered you or delayed you in any way, bless and release it, bless and release it, bless and release it. I'm grateful for all the good. It continues to magnify and multiply. This is the truth. I let it be. Invite you to say together with me, and so it is. All right, thank you, everyone. Could you feel that? Could you feel it in the room? I thought it was really, I could feel you. I could feel all of you, so I know it was working. You can go into that place anytime. You can pick up right where we left off and just remind, like someone cuts you off on the freeway, let him go. Have you ever chased him? Let him go. Move over to the right with your blinker on. Let him go. So what I'm saying is all the prayers that feel right to us, all the work that we do that feels right to us, it's a living thing to me. You can breathe into that at any other point in time and go, ah, and then proclaim more things. You can add more things. That's the thing itself, because you're unlimited. All right, are you ready to do a little bit of work with me from the material? Okay, and for those of you who came in late, remember at 12 o'clock, from 12 to about 12:45, there'll be a workshop up front. It's going to give you, to me, the secret of the teaching symbol, and it's a 25-minute video plus some discussion. It's going to be right on the same topic. It's powerful. All right, so I'm going to go right from the Science of Mind text and read a few quotes. If you want to leave your eyes open, you can. If you want to close your eyes, you can. This is from the Science of Mind text. It's in the introduction, page 25. It's actually called The Thing Itself. Most Science of Mind centers do the first few parts of the introduction in the first few weeks of January. Every year, we're going to do the same. On the last week, we're going to do prayer work. We're going to each do 5 steps of prayer. We're going to bring them. I started saving all the prayers I've been doing, and I'm going to lay them out, and you can take pictures of all of them. So you have different ways that people pray. You can work on your own way that you can develop your 5 steps of affirmative prayer. It says to suppose that the creative intelligence of the universe would create the human in bondage and leave them bound would be to dishonor the creative power which we call God. We have free will, we have self-discovery, we have individuality, it's spontaneous. We must each make the great discovery for ourselves. Abundance in the universe is already happening, right? It's the divine plan for us is one of freedom. Freedom is the birthright of every living soul. I want to just say, if you've never read the Science of Mind text, it's not a novel, but just, use it as a guide and a teaching source for yourself. And I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of theme about freedom, if you haven't noticed that. We were meant to be free. In the study of Science of Mind, it's a study of first cause, spirit and mind, the intelligence from which everything comes. It is our teaching symbol. It's a definite principle with conscious use of it that can produce a certain result. A definite principle that spirit is everywhere present, with conscious use of it, which is either in the subconscious mind, can produce a certain result, which is in body. Seed, soil, plant, spirit, soul, body. Universal principles are never respecters of persons. The universe has no favorites. From page 27, a quote from Revelations 22:17, and let them that is at thirst come, and whosoever will, let them take the water of life freely. The key, some have responded more to God than others. Page 28 on healings. The prayer has responded by corresponding. The answer to the prayer is in the prayer. You still with me? Page 29, we have a limitless power at our disposal because we are one with the whole on the subjective side of life. In essence, we draw from life what we think into it, and then we do that again and again. We draw from life what we think into it. There's one mental law in the universe, and when we use it, it becomes our law because we have individualized it. In sum, we all use the creative power of the universal mind every time we use our own mind. All thought is creative. The conscious mind is superior to the subjective and may consciously use it. That's going to become important for later, so I want to say it one more time. The conscious mind is superior to the subjective and may consciously use it. So we're going to find out later today that the things that we know and don't know about what are lying in our soil, the soil of our mind, we can overcome all those things by using our consciousness. Page 31, the road to freedom lies through intelligent use of nature's forces and laws, and the law of mind is a natural law in the spiritual world. To define it further, the world of conscious intelligence. The simplest way to explain it, we have a conscious mind that operates within a subjective field which is creative. The conscious mind is spirit. The subjective mind is law. This is the soil is subjective. Spirit everywhere present. This is a funny line from Holmes that I love. I love Holmes' humor and the directness of some of the writing. It says, if anybody asks why, just say because the truth is true. Do you love that? So from page 32, our mind and spirit is our echo of the eternal thing itself. And the sooner we discover this fact, the sooner we shall be made free and happy. Do you believe that? Let me read it again. And if you want to, we could say it as an affirmation. Our mind and spirit is our echo of the eternal thing itself. And the sooner we discover this fact, the sooner we shall be made free and happy. Let's say together then, if you believe it, my mind and spirit is the echo of the eternal thing itself. I discover this fact now and shall be free and happy. So the spiritual universe must be one of pure intelligence and perfect life. It's dominated by love, by reason, and by the power to create. It seems an inevitable conclusion. There's a power in the universe that honors our faith in it. And we talked about it earlier, the principle of mental equivalence, how we build faith, right? Right? Take all the little wins, magnify them with gratitude, let them pour forth through all the other areas that you're trying to create in your life. Page 33, when we learn to trust the universe, we shall be happy. The infinite lies stretched in smiling repose. Do you like that? I almost want to get down on the ground and just give you a grin, because when we find that truth, it's saying like there's nothing that's going to affect the spirit. There's nothing that's going to affect, like you are a masterpiece of the divine. Spirit knows every hair placed on your head, so it is not worried about you. It is always awaiting your invitation to allow it to supply and sustain you, even like right now, right here, right now. Are you catching me? All right, let's say together then, if you are, I am willing to allow Spirit, the universal intelligence, to sustain me right now. Are you? Are you? All right. I might do it again later because I want to make sure I believe you. So here's important stuff. Listen in. If the infinite lies in stretched and smiling repose, right? There's place, look at, we've been through a lot as a human. It's heavy. But there's still that place within us that has never been up for grabs. It's never been hurt, harmed, or endangered in any way. And it's our job to infuse that place within us, to make it become thicker, bolder, stronger, wider, to support us through the times that we're going to go through that are difficult times. Does that make sense? To the Spirit, those things are inconsequential because the power that you are, the divinity that you are eternal, you are all creative, you can recreate anything, whether it's cash and money, abundance, joy, love, divine right housing, health, whatever it is, all the categories in life. You can create it over and over and over and over again for yourself, and even better and better and better and better and better, if you're willing. So it says, no matter what our emotional storm, we can turn to this truth. There's always something hidden within our inner being that has never been violated. We may stumble, but always forever whispering in our ear is the eternal voice. And since we partake of the nature of the divine being, we are divine. Just say with me, I am divine. Are you? Are you? Let's say it together again. I am divine. Very good. Page 34. If we're really one with the whole, we must be one with the law of the whole as well as one with the spirit of the whole. Do I need to do it again? Just look at the teaching symbol. It's a circle. The top left is a tilde, which means it was always open at the top, this teaching, to include quantum physics, other things we may hear about. And David, if you want to cue a video, I'll probably end with that. It's a 36-second video. So if we're really one with the whole, we must be one with the law of the whole as well as one with the spirit of the whole. And what I'm going to say about the workshop that's coming up, it's a much longer video, and it was right on the money. It does talk about Jung and the philosophies of the psychological philosophies, but it's all the secrets lie here in the middle part of our teaching symbol. And until we can free ourselves of that, they repeat, because they definitely form the outpicturing of our life. That's our reality. So the mind which we discover within us is the mind that governs everything. This is the thing itself, and we should recognize its simplicity. That's a lot. Are you guys good with it? Did you receive anything? All right. We're going to go to a video, and then I'm going to close with a few quotes, and we'll be good for today. Let's see how this goes. A little tidbit, but it's a different source and it's a different video. It's much longer that we'll do in the workshop today. It's a 25-minute video. It's only going to be about a 45-minute workshop at 12 o'clock. I'm going to encourage everybody to attend. I don't believe we're going to tape it, and so for all the people watching remotely, we can send you the video, though. We can send you that video link. It was posted in a public domain. All right. Do you guys need one more word for our spiritual lexicon? Kairos. Kairos. You know it? Marika's not here. Ancient Greek. It means the right or sacred time. It's the moment when conditions align and what has been forming beneath the surface becomes ready to be revealed. Kairos is not clock time, but wisdom time. And when patience, preparation, and presence meet, we must trust the timing of creative mind and cooperate with its cycles. Intentions are made manifest. Yes. K-A-I-R-O-S. K-A-I-R-O-S. Kairos. From Holmes, The Power of an Idea, page 91. The very power by which you bring negative conditions into your experience is the very power by which you can also bring good conditions. Ignorance of the law of mind excuses no one from its effect. Page 411, Science of Mind, Holmes. The law of mind as quickly creates one form as another for us, and we must allow the patterns of our thought to become molded from the highest sense of reality we possess. Does that make sense to everybody? It's the climb to get to the 100. That's the mental equivalence. Maybe I'm only at 42% of creating my divine right employment. That's okay. I started out at probably less than 42% and worked my way, up by building my own faith. Does everybody catch that? From Charles Fillmore, since we are the offspring of God, made in the image and likeness of divine mind, we must express ourselves under the laws of this creative mind. From Rob Bell, and this is a book called How to Be Here. At any moment in the day, you can only do one thing at a time, and the more intentional you are about knowing what your one thing is, the more present you will be. Isn't that beautiful? So I want us to try that for this new year. Like if you're at church, be at church. If you're at work, be at work. If you're with your loved ones and your family, be with them. If you're taking a walk with your pet, be with them. I see a lot of people sometimes even just walking a dog and they're on their phone, right? I see people walking through a busy intersection and they're not even looking at the cars. They're just like scrolling or doing whatever. So if you want to be more present this year, I kind of like that one. There's a beautiful quote by Black Elk, a Sioux holy man. I was seeing in a sacred manner the shapes of all things in spirit, and the shape of all things as they must live together like one being. And I saw the sacred hoop of my people was one of many hoops that made one circle, wide as daylight and starlight, and in the center grew one mighty flowering tree to shelter all the children of one mother and one father. From Judy Canato, Radical Amazement, page 101. I think this is a key teaching point for today, so I want us to take this in. Living in freedom requires that we recognize the connectedness that is a basic reality of our existence, that we are holons within holons within holons. All we do affects all the other wholes of which we are a part, and all the other parts that make us a whole. Living in the freedom in a conscious way means that we are always becoming part of a greater whole, trusting that the Creator is continuing to create, not only within us, but all around us. So there's a metaphor and a quote by Rabindranath Tagore, an Indian poet and writer. You can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water. Did you guys catch it? You can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water. In Science of Mind, in these centers, especially the old school centers, well, we say treat and move your feet. Pray and do something. Like we don't say pray and go hide and pull the covers over your head because it's a drizzly day. Right? We take an action step filled with intention. From Scripture, 1 Corinthians 16, 13 through 14. Keep alert, stand firm in your faith, be courageous, be strong. Let all that you do be done in love. Let's say that together as an affirmation. Let all that I do be done in love. And if the musicians want to make their way up, it's fine because I'll be complete soon. There's 3 quotes from Sri Aurobindo. There's a consciousness that knows itself as one with all that exists, and it is this consciousness that creates, sustains, and governs the universe. Mind is not only an individual power in man, it is a cosmic principle. Sri Aurobindo taught that reality is shaped by cosmic mind, a universal intelligence expressing itself through all life. The power of intention is in full force when it aligns with the greater consciousness that creates, sustains, and governs the whole. Creative mind works through people, nature, and the rhythms of the universe alike. And I'm going to close with just that and hope that this year brings you everything that's your heart's desire, and that you remain open to receive even more blessings. This is our work. Are you open to receive even more blessings? And Dr. Ruth would say, and I know Eileen likes this idea, that we can receive good from unexpected sources. Are you willing for that? All right. So let's just say together today, I magnify, I multiply all the blessings that are for my highest and best good. Let them reach me now with ease and grace. Do you believe that? Let's take a moment to believe that and breathe it in. I declare and affirm and accept even the unexpected good. Let it pour forth on me. And so it is. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Brother Mark. So about 8 years ago, we held a benefit for the Standing Rock Native Americans. Is anybody here?
I was there.
Mark was here. Okay.
Ollie was there. Phil was there. Eileen was there.
So I wrote this song. It's called "The Power of the Sun," and it talks about how, everything's connected, and we already have all the power that we need. The sun provides enough power every minute to power 1,000 Earths, maybe even 1 million. That's what Buckminster Fuller said. So this is sort of a sing-along. Let me just give you the lyrics here. It says, "The power of the sun is free and infinite. We only need to gather it." And but I'll tell you when to start doing that, because it kind of comes in the middle of the song. Okay, take it away, Al. The power of the sun is free and infinite. We only need to gather it. The power of the sun is free and infinite. We only need to gather it. And the power of the wind is free and infinite. We only need to harness it. The power of the wind is free and infinite. We only need to harness it. The power of water is free and infinite. We only need to channel it. The power of water is free and infinite. We only need to channel. Okay, here we go. The power of the sun is free and infinite. We only need to gather it. The power of the sun is free and infinite. We only need to keep that going. The power of the sun is free and infinite. Only need to gather it. The power of the sun is free and infinite. We only need to gather it. We are the caretakers of this land. mortal man, grandfather planted in this place, Earth Mother blessed us with her grace. It's up to us, the chosen ones, to leave our daughters and our sons clean air and water when we're done. Grandchildren laughing in the power of the sun. Now the power of spirit is free and infinite. We only need to dwell in it. The power of spirit is free and infinite. We only need to dwell in it. And the power of our mind is free and infinite. We only need to challenge it. The power of our mind is free and infinite. We only need to challenge it. Yeah, the power of spirit is free and infinite. We only need to dwell in it. The power of spirit is free and infinite. Only need to dwell in it.
Beautiful.
Power of the sun.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dream Band. Give it up for our music director, Gilman Carver, and the magnificent Al Yankee. All right, so now it's the time for our offering. I'm going to invite us to take our tithes and our gifts, and we're going to bless them and multiply them and magnify them. And whoever's watching remotely, David's going to put in where to donate now. I hope you do. There were hundreds of people that watch online, at least they did the Christmas one. I mean, who are you? Where are you watching from? Give $1, $5, $10, $20, $10,000, whatever you want to do. Tell us from where you're watching. We're grateful that you're with us. All right, so we take our tithes in our hands, and we're just going to bless them from the love of pure spirit within me. I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and my belief. It does great work in the world, and it returns to me multiplied abundantly. And so it is.
Thank you for giving. Thank you for receiving. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for breathing. Thank you for believing. Thank you for being who you are. The universe is flowing with a love that's ever growing, and you are a vessel of that love. So thank you for caring. Bless you for your sharing. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being who you are.
So I invite the congregation, outstretch our hands toward the offerings received. Know they continue to come in all week. Magnify them, multiply them. Let they be sufficient to continue the mission of CRS Redlands for the next 70 plus years. Let's breathe that in together. Know it's true, and so. And together we say, and so it is. And Holly's going to come up for the announcements. I wanted to thank Gilman, Al, and all those who played in for the concerts for Ukraine. Each center was able to receive $1,000, so it was $2,000 raised this year, with our great thanks for this one concert. Thank you. And the extra giving today in the Lucite is for our CRS Redlands General Fund. It's in the Lucite.
Today, plan to stay after service for a 12 noon, 45-minute workshop on the power of the subconscious mind, led by Brother Mark. If you are willing to make a weekly commitment to tithe to CRS Redlands, please see me, Eileen, Ed, Phil, Audrey, or any board member. We are $400 short of our goal to meet the minimum monthly expenses for our center to operate. Our next board meeting will be next Sunday, January 11th at 12 noon. All are invited to attend. Congregant and member comments are welcome at the start. Our annual congregational meeting is the last Sunday of this month on January 25th at 11:45 a.m. here in the sanctuary. And finally, the next Divine Feminine Circle will be 1 month from tomorrow on Monday, February 2nd, 2026, from 11 to 11:30 a.m. in our sanctuary, lovingly facilitated by practitioner Susie Ammons and Gail Yandel. And now you are invited to rise up for the closing song. Thank you for being here with us today. Yay! Yay.
So I was supposed to do this song last week for our release and let go ceremony, but I wasn't here last week, so I'll do it now. There was a time in my life, thought I had to do it all by myself. I didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. Didn't know the love of God was at hand. Now I can say, if you are discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you gotta let it go. Let it all go. And this is what you have to say. I release, I let go. Let the Spirit run my life. Let my heart open wide. Some only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only